is our best appearing car today. I'm in the arena. You don't want to go outside the arena today. And the driver of the best appearing car today will be DJ Fullerton. There we go. So let's give him a nice hand. And a red, white, blue car is pretty appropriate for what we have to do next here. And another nice hand for DJ Fullerton with our best appearing car today. Pretty suitable for framing here. And the roping, I draw your attention to the roping chute over there, which is probably appropriate for these guys. Okay, there's our officials putting their flags out there today. Man of the fire extinguishers. Bubba Moore, our chief technical inspector and referee of all the inevitable arguments before and after the event. Paul Meadows and Luis Duran out there. Back on the gate, Cindy Kistler and Margie Johnson representing us, as well as Fran Holland, the CEO of Holland Racing Promotions. My name is Tim Gilbert. Thanks for listening to me, and we're going to have a little fun with the quads here. We watched the quad bash yesterday. And this is where the trucks are going to go. Joseph icing on the yellow quad and Seth icing on the other one. For all I know, they're going to jump over the logs and go into the arena, which is perfectly okay, because that's what they're here to do, is to show off a little bit. Ooh. These are kind of big bumps for little quads. And you can see the one Seth is riding, the blue one, is not exactly one of those racy type bikes, but it's making its way over there as well. There we go. Staying away from the big one, but nobody knows how big that thing is yet. Notice I say yet. We hope to find out. So what do you say? You guys have seen the tough trucks before, haven't you? How many of you folks have seen the tough trucks? Yeah? How would you like to see the quads? Whoa! Rodeo. Okay, we got Sam.
Exactly that, like 10.5. Ooh.
Okay, so we thank them for showing off for us there. Thank you, Seth Isons. Have a nice day for that, man. Joseph Ison, who's already on his way back to the chute there. Nice little place to park those buggies. And thank you for your kind attention to that. See those guys next year. Okay, our first heat of derby competition. Drivers, you should be in your car. Second heat drivers, saddle up. Looks like we need some outriders for these guys. See, and that guy could have been a rodeo clown for them. Still not interested. Okay. Well, we were going to paint your face and everything. We got a couple of makeup kits down there. We got Miss Del Norte County. She's probably got plenty of makeup in her pockets there. We can paint you up really good. And I got a Sharpie. Oh, you already got the glue stick. Yeah. Big thanks to Skip running our sound today. Nice to have an onboard sound man for this thing. Paul walking across the arena. Bubba Moore coming out with his roll of flags. And Luis Duran on this side. These drivers, all these drivers and champions all, especially Bubba, who's had quite a reputation over the last 20 years or so. He's going to be running our show today. Driver of hundreds of derbies, and he's won a few along the way as well. The first driver in, number 430. He's from Orland, California, in the ProTech Automotive out of Brookings, sponsors them, and Souza Custom Harvesting. And from Orland to driver Tony Denise in the 430. If you like old Lincolns and old Mercuries, there's one for you to eyeball. Most of these things, don't worry. Car number 49, next for you. It's from Corning, California, up on the I-5 trail. The Project Designs down here with that one. Or Project Auto and Designs, they say it is. Charles Kendrick in the 49 and the 5 machine. One of our firefighters from one of the little country towns along there as well. From Orland, California in the Project Auto, BAM Mechanical Company, Bob Bain Livestock Hauling, Harry Youngson Dairy, and the Mid-Valley Vet, all sponsoring Tim Bain in the 5 machine. And his son got to paint the car and started off with spray can lettering. Still waiting on another car or two here for our first of 2 heats of competition. One more car, Bubba says. So we'll run these guys. We'll have 5 tough trucks running one at a time for their stopwatch time around the arena, around the outside of the arena, with starting on your side, with the ending being pretty much the mud bog down here on this side. And anybody watching, especially those girls on the post over there, you're in the splash zone and you want to be. Okay, all right, it looks good. You got pink and light green and pastels, very suitable for mud splashing. Okay, very good. No hip waders, but hey, you'll do in a pinch. He's got her cowboy boots on though. Okay. So looks like that last car is having a bit of a difficulty. And I hope that you'll help me count these guys down to the green flag here, I think. Ready to go? 5? Okay, here we go, fans. Let's give these drivers a good send-off. Let's hear it for our first heat. And count them down with me from 5, 4. They can hear you down there. 1. Green flag. Here we go. Whoa, look out. Bain got a good hit on the back of the 49 machine. Charles Kendrick shortened up considerably on the first hit of the competition. Was that a Cadillac a long time ago? Okay, let's see how the big Merc can do. Now you see some of these bars on the tops of the cars, and I want to point out that that's kind of a rollover protection thing, and a lot of organizations in the Bay Area, South Bay Area, Watsonville, and South Santa Maria and stuff, they require those in these machines, and it's just an extra safety kind of thing. So we wanted to point that out to you. It doesn't really do much for the car, but if it goes over on its top, of course these guys competed in a lot of different places, but mainly around the Orland, Colusa, and Yuba City area over in the valley. But that's like kind of all Kendrick still moving, Ames still moving, and the 430 stopped for a moment. Now he's throwing up his hands like he's throwing up his hands, but that's not really what we call a wave off when they actually cross their hands and make rude gestures at the other drivers. That's usually what we call a wave off, and the drivers shouldn't go after them anymore. However, occasionally they don't do anything except lean over, like you see the 430 car inside. You see him leaning over there, and Tony is trying to either work on something electrical over there. As you know, the batteries and the ignition and all that kind of stuff is over there. So it's down to these two guys, and it looks like Tim Bain got the I say Bame when I really should be saying Bohm sometimes. But Tim Bohm in the 5 car actually took the rear bumper of Kendrick out, and Kendrick seems to be going for the vulnerable tires and wheels now on these things. And what's interesting is that on the back of that 5 car, looks like little Bobcat tires on there. So a lot of the guys get the smallest tire and it helps them to keep from not only blowing out tires, but you don't have to change the gear ratio in the rear end, which some of these guys do. As you can hear, most of these guys not winding them up too much right now. Second heat drivers, you should be in your car. Well, I'm sorry, tough truck drivers, you should be ready to go. First group of tough truck drivers, saddle up, guys. You should be ready to go. We are almost done with this one. And they're saying still letting them go a little bit here. You can see almost completely through the trunk section of the 49 car. One of the reasons it depends on so much is that there is half the trunk that is missing. And when you have half the trunk lid missing like that, there's a checkered flag. Let's keep an eye on it, ladies and gentlemen. Our first heat is and up on the blocks goes to the bone. And the big caddy heads back. Okay, our fair maintenance crew will be out here with the tractor, and we'll get a couple of these guys off the logs and get them back in the pits. And then we're going to see our tough trucks for the first time this afternoon. Are you looking forward to those? Yeah, tough trucks going to be fun this year. We've got quite a selection for you. There's some actually rock crawling type pro-built looking trucks with king shocks on them, all kinds of fancy stuff. And then we've got just a couple of like street duty 4-wheel drives. I hope they didn't hotwire my top because they're okay, both cars able to drive out here. And I'll give you the results of this one in just a moment. And we'll be on with our trucks where we'll be running them one at a time through the dirt, through the mud pit. Of course, they got that telephone pole to kind of hide behind, so should be fun. Not that you're planning your year around going to fairs like we do, but our next show will be September 7th in Auburn, the Old Country Fair there, Sunday night. And some of these same guys. So our winners, pretty much as you saw them on the track. Thank you, Bubba. And your winner from Corning, Charles Kendrick in the 49 machine. And second place going to Tim Bohm in the number 5. 430 obviously stalling out there. They try to count how hard the drivers hit as well as how many times they hit. So there's a bit of a subjectivity there. However, that one you can see where the cars just kind of took it easy and got warmed up and things. Oh boy, here we go. And I think this is the number 19. They're going to line them up on a little start-finish line in the dirt that Bubba just drug with his heel. We are very particular here and meticulous in our preparation of the track here, and we just mark the start-finish line with the heel of his boot. Okay, so ready for tough truck number 1. It's number 19. from Brookings, and Angie Galindo, Hannah's Lawn and Paint, Ham's Lawn and Paint, sorry, SDW. John Ham. Oh boy, whoa, look out. And the mogul section, which is what I'm going to call it. Nice job, it's in retired. Nice. Here we go, look out. Splashed. Give me a time in just a moment. We're going to write down time. Yeah! Woo! Oh, yeah! Time out there. Okay. How about that one, ladies and gentlemen? John Ham. Oh, yeah. I was hoping he would go first and knock down some of the little moguls for some of the other trucks, but he certainly did. Okay, here's the 42 truck. We've got a couple of those. And is this Tristan or is this Kelly? No. Oh, Tristan! From Crescent City, Cal, Oregon. Broken red light on the back, and here we go. Let's see if he gets through. Yes, he's going through. Gotta make the corner. Whoops. That's okay. I want him driving my ambulance because oh, it's a flat tire on the right front. Okay, the hole's only 350. He has a flat tire on the right front. Too low air pressure. I saw the flammable sticker on the tailgate and the ambulance sticker. It's a combination you don't usually see. Okay, here we go.
Do you see this truck? Okay, watch it. It's going to go right around in the mud. I think he's got it really small on the other side of the truck, so I'll catch it as it goes by. Oh, nice job. I think he's only got two-wheel drive, too. So he's doing really well. Is this number 2? Yeah, no, it's 87. This was Joe Eddy in the 87 out of Brookings, the Susan size. You like that?
D10 Recycling also sponsoring that one.
No.
And he's done. Good job. I don't know who got the duty for it. Is that Steve?
Whoa! That gets right?
No, that's getting that truck out.
We have a long enough chain. And our crew right on the ready here. And next number 4. And another kind of spot cars. As soon as we get our pickup truck out over here. Fisherman's Restaurant, Our Daily Bread Ministries on Harold Street. Rachel Justice painted the car.
No, don't play on the fence, please. I'll hold you up.
Ladies and gentlemen, going to give her a go here.
Windshield wipers on. Turn your wipers on! Yeah, you need your wipers. Let's do it!
Jackson, I don't want you climbing on the fence.
Well, he must have heard me say a young driver here. He says he's 51. So that just proves you can have fun at any age, right? And that's why you're here at the fair. I want to remind you folks sitting along the front there to keep your eyes open, especially down at the end there where the trucks may take any direction they want to go.
and spray a little mud or dirt that way, so be careful over there. Also, if you're standing up out there on the grass, if you're standing up, people behind you cannot see. And we would appreciate it if you could have a seat.
Hey Jackson, you ready to watch this one go? Do you want to just will you piggyback on me?
Yeah,
When
you
he
can't
starts
standing down there by the gates at the very end watching the trucks come toward you. There was a truck went through that gate last year, and it was not on its wheels at the time. And it's hard to steer with no air brakes. Okay, our truck is out. Let's give our fair maintenance crew a nice hand as truck number 87.
Okay, ready? Get on my back?
And number 4 is ready to go. Okay, Mark Ducey, getting the flag in just a moment. He's revving the engine.
Let me.
Nice air. Nice air. Keeps his foot in it. And it looks like he's only in 2-wheel drive. Rooster tails toward the crowd. I warned you about that. And the big jump with the roof rock loose. Oh, he's skiing to one side. Sorry, it's Sunday. I got to make a religious joke there. So. Okay.
All right. Oh, hell yeah.
One more. One or two more. How many have you seen so far? Yeah! Number 9.5. Josh Burrow. Got a bunch of friends on my side over here. CJ Snacker. Got Cammy on this side and AJ on the other side. Sponsored by Auntie Terry's Daycare. And running in memory of Ashley Hartwick. Next call coming in, I believe, is number 14. Actually, number 14, the yellow machine, is from Crescent City, the A1 Auto Wreckers, North Crescent Auto, and Top Load Transmission sponsoring Derek Goodland. Crescent City. And the A1 Auto Wreckers, folks, are doing a nice thing. Let us play with it first. And our Ryan Storm out of Crescent City. Our best appearing car from Willow Creek, and the buddy's towing and recovery department. And the 1010 machine is from Brookings, sponsored by 1010 Towing and Recycling. The 1010 company pays cash for cars. So if you got something laying around and want to pick it up, Steve Boren, the guy's driving the 1010 machine. Steve Boren out of Brookings. So that is our second heat. And I think the guy who couldn't make it to the first heat got it running for the second heat. And Bubba's over there telling them to start their engines. They're ready to go. Let's give a nice send-off for our second heat of racing here. Yeah, they can hear you down there as we count them down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Green flag. There we are. Don't look. Come on, guys. They're all waiting. They're all playing possum. Oh, how sneaky is that? Nice shot. Nice shot by the 69. CJ got a good one on the 1010 machine. So Warren. Now they're all over here. DJ Fullerton looking for Robert. Anywhere on the car is good to go, except for the driver's door. See if you guys Derek Goodland. 14, and up on the walk goes the 1010 car. Drop it right back off. So the walk is not really backed up like that. Penalized for that. Some of the guys are driving their own problem there. Ryan Strong is Strong, very close to the front fender there. Spinning around, goes in reverse like a Hollywood film. CJ, 69. And just turned a tire. Up on the block almost. And the right front tire is flat on the Strom machine. And Strom is unhappy, to say the least. Steve Boren, that's what it's all about, though. And Boren looking for a target, as the rest of the cars don't even appear to be running at this point. They get pretty hot pretty fast now. These are our local drivers. Strong really putting his foot into it, and that car is getting really hot really quickly. Sun shot on the 14 Goodland. Ryan Strong. Guys trying to kind of spin into the other drivers. Ryan Strong is in the back bumper. Bullet is actually going with the 14 car. Still soldiering on. The back bumper is starting to come down a little bit. Ryan Strong is abusing that car. Smoke and steam are just pouring out of that car. And Strong is just leaking water like crazy out of the car as well. Putting out the punishment here as best he can. Front bumper of the 14 car is to speak out there, and sometimes that's the strong on the start of the car, drivers will save that for the drivers will save that front and there's a little bit of a flame underneath the right fender side of the 55 machine. But a little bit. A couple of the drivers are kind of waiting there, and I think Strom is now telling. So the red flag, the checkered flag will go up. So we'll get a red and checkered at the same time. Let's give him a nice hand, ladies and gentlemen. Burned that puppy to the ground almost. He's on fire. There's a lot of upholstery in that car, the original dashboard and such, and looks like we did a little action from our fire extinguisher. Possibly. Extinguisher or something. Of course, at this place, we get a response time right there. Don't tell me. Why they cut it off. Now we got flames. Yep. Guys. We're gonna get the whole light and siren show.
We got a fire!
Keep the CJ wants to get his car out of there before it becomes part of the deal. Okay, guys, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I would want to have one of those masks with the tank on the back too, because the last time I ever stuck my head into a burning car, I almost didn't come out alive, and it wasn't even my car. You open the doors, you get near that upholstery and stuff, it's toxic, and the worst thing you can do is try to stay in a car or a motorhome like that and try to fight the fire yourself. It's best to leave these guys do it. So they put it out pretty quickly once they got there. So
Let's put out that fire.
let's have a nice hand for our Crescent City fire, guys.
Woo! There you go.
Unfortunately, Brian Strom, I said that he burned that thing to the ground, and I guess I should have said that. Jinxed him, I guess. But we did see some little, fingers under the fender before that got really going. And sometimes the drivers won't stop and shut things off. They'll keep going until the end, like German drivers do. They never quit. They keep going until they say you got to stop. They came home a little.
There you go, Crescent Fire.
We'll see if he can get her fixed in time for the main event here. But Brian Strong doing a good job for you there here at the Delaware County Fair Destruction Group.
There you go, Crescent Fire Department. Woohoo!
And obviously with all the chains and things on the hood, they can't just reach under there and pop the hood and get the fire faster either. But that's why those holes are in the hood, and that's why all the firewall holes are protected got a sign out there that says Mom.
Thank you.
Hi, Mom. I'm on fire. And hi, Mom. I made the newspaper today. Good job, Brian.
Good job,
We'll have our
Brian. You
results
made
up
the
here in just a
newspaper.
moment
Woo!
for number 2, Tough Trucks. Hope you're saddled up for the second group. The
This
second
really-
group
hey,
are
I
saddled
told
up,
you!
Ready to go. We're gonna have
Man, I
5
told
groups
you
now.
something was gonna happen.
07 is our first truck up, and from Fort Dick is Gary Costa. He's running out there with the green flag. You ready for the Here we go. Looks like he missed the gear. Little jump. A little bigger jump. The second bounce. Good job. And he's trying to turn it. And he's doing four-wheel drive trucks. Grinding the gears. Oh no! Oh, I thought he dropped the drive line, but the muffler is dangerously hanging low on this thing. The Kodak must have gave up. And not a four-wheel drive, so he's got some extra good driving to do here. Looks like composite traction, switching tires, heading for the water. And he's stuck. You see our girls. Since the guy started taking the left-hand turn, not as much of a splash. Oh, his lead flap fell. He's still going, but both tires are not turning, so only when he pops the clutch does the second tire turn on the rear end. And he's working the steering wheel, working the throttle, working the gas. This is all good technique if you're one of them farmer guys. They're calling for the tractor. He says, I don't know. Let's bring a knife to gunfight. Good job. Let's give him a nice hand. Derek Costa, ladies and gentlemen. It's an A for effort. Okay. See where our next truck is here. We hope you've been having fun all week long here at the Delaware County Fair. A lot of good music and different acts and things out on the fairgrounds. We are going to get you back to that as soon as we can here. Fran Holland, our Director of Competition and CEO of Holland Racing, is out there with Bubba right now. And she's been my boss for about the last 34 years doing these things. I'm proud to say. So, yeah, there we go. I think he knocked a couple of panels off that thing too. Yeah, those little moguls at the south end here are pretty mean, and you don't turn soon enough. If you go over that second jump with too much speed, you don't turn soon enough. Get out with the big guys. That really slowed you down. But he did a good job with those. Driving through. Oh, cool. We got a truck we can see now. It is 4-wheel drive. See how he does on the mud pit if he gets enough speed up here. He's got one of those old Broncos with so stout here. It is 4-wheel drive. See how he does on the mud pit if he gets enough speed up here. And he's going for the left side where all the deep ruts are. But rolling right through. Good job in the Kansas Auto Part. Number 2, Nathan Campbell. Not running very well. Gets that distance. We have a different driver in this truck. Except for 9.5. Welding TH Outreach and Auto Records. This is Brian Burr, a couple of brothers driving. Keith Owens drove this truck last year. So he's videotaping that time. Taking the turn, four-wheel drive working. Got a little far out, and he is headed for the mud pit with authority. Here we go. I don't know if he got some water on the flood there or what, but he went through very good. So Brian Burr, Sharon the dropping the whole time. Staying clean. All right. Purpose-built trucks. It's like he hit the brakes. Going over the second one. And it's got a lot of throttle but not a lot of speed. This young lady had her back paralyzed a long time ago in an auto accident, and she's driving off-road trucks now. And Kelsey got some experience in this, so we're looking for good things. And this is not the biggest truck out here. She is driving. Not only that, with hand controls, had the big spinner on the steering wheel. She went higher. Very nice job, Kelsey Fox. With his quad. Last night you had the quad race on Friday night. Thank you. I appreciate that. Friday night was yesterday, of course, it's always a rodeo here. So I couldn't figure out the logistics. So, well, you could jump the logs and go into the arena and really do some rooster tails, but we'll see what his inclinations are. I don't know if Seth's going to get out there or not. Joseph Bison doing a good job out there for us today. And who knows? We were doing this because it's better than listening to me sing. It's better than listening to me sing and think about putting the quads on the tough truck course next time out here and run that for times. These guys are for the trucks. So $500 to the winner in the trucks, $3,000 for the winner of the cars. He's going to go for the big. No, well, I thought he was. He's thinking about it though. He would love to jump all that water. I'm waiting on the word here for the thing. Just one of those. Sometimes I get kids on the trails and things, and a lot of times they're tight and stuff like that. So please don't do this on the trails. Please don't do this in the forest. It just scares the deer and the elk and the bunny rabbits. Cars are coming in. Derby cars coming in for you. Number 1010 on the front row there. Tom Brookings, 1010 Towing and Recycling, and 1010 Express Co. They pay cash for cars. And, like they say, running or not. And most of those may or may not be. 14, but this is where they get some of their Derby cars, which is really cool. From Crescent City, the 14 machine. Little buddy of mine, Gary Goodland, A1 Auto Records, Northcrest Auto and Top Gear Transmission. And our best appearing car, still pretty good looking at this point in the show. From Willow Creek, the Buddy's Towing and Recovery Machine, DJ Fullerton. Nice, some of you know him. And the 69 car from Crescent City, Auntie Terry's Daycare, in memory of Ashley Hardwick, the driver C.J. Schmacker. Got a few fans over here. You can see from Orland, California, the fire machine. One of our firefighters, the fellow firefighters all have a fan to bring forth. Sponsored by Protect Auto out of Brookings, Bohm Candle Company, Mid-Valley Vet, Bob Bohm Custom, or Livestock Hauling, sorry, and Yancy Gary, the driver Tim Bohm. And you're ready to go before I start your engines if you haven't already. Let's give them a good send-off, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for our main event as we count them down from 5, 4, 3. Here we go. coming. Steve Boren gets out as Tony Denise comes off the logs. Let's get away from the arena here and we can go back to green. And we're just about ready to go back to green. Okay, here we go. Green flag. And you're going to check out, I think, the 49 car. They may see something that I'm unable to see here. Luis, oh, got a bumper out there on the turf. And some of those things can be hit, fly up or something. We don't want the drivers to get a piece of those. Okay, ready to go back to green here in the main event. Here's the Demolition. Here we go. No help for Charles Different, though, in the 49 machine, as that tire is still stuck underneath the frame. And unless he gets a shot from somebody to let that loose, that might have been just the right spot to hit that car, because it doesn't really damage the car. It just shows the tire. It just shows the tire under the frame, it looks like. You can see the small tires on the back of the 5 and the 430. And that's one reason to run those smaller tires on the front and rear if they can do it. Only because it keeps things like that from happening. It's going to get a little shot anyway. Yeah, hit me in the tire and help me out, buddy. Sure, that'll do. to steer at this point. You can see some of the guys looking around. And something I just noticed was Tim Rome. His steering wheel is way down in his lap a little bit. I don't know if that's where he puts it or it's just down there, but it's also smaller than the normal steering wheel. And that not only keeps it easy to get to, but it makes it harder to steer. Most of these cars don't have power steering, but you still need that big old steering wheel to help you get around the corner. Many of you folks remember the old 57 Mercuries where it was 6 turns lock to lock, and that's kind of what Tony Denise is doing now. See that steering wheel really spinning around.
Find out if the
Not sure who the favorite is right now. But how many times they hit each other. The 430, you remember, was stuck on the logs where that's got to hurt when you're trying to make up time on one guy. So at this point, one driver might have done a better job. He gets stuck on the logs. That would be by turning the knees. What I call a free shot at him. He's staying well away from the log. Tough trucks, start getting ready. Tough trucks, start getting ready. For a moment, and Tim Bay doesn't need it. Look at the front end on it. It's almost stuck in there like Charles, the 49 car had.
How are you getting those tires out?
Car up on the logs and put them out. Tony Denise 430 car sticking the driver's door in the face of Team Bones out there in the fly machine. That's playing a little defense there because the drivers know that they're not supposed to be in the driver's door, so sometimes a driver will point the driver's door. Tony Denise tried to be sneaky on that one. He had a nice move. Tires of the 430 car off the ground. I see it drop off there. Putting the knees. Oh, here we go. Uh-oh.
You got on top.
Every time that happens, the last time it happened, these drivers know this, so watching that driver's door once again. And you notice that the cars can't turn quite as far as they used to. They had a little Nice shot on the left front fender there by Team Dave. Hasn't shown that same kind of going for the steering once again, and boy, that right front tire is leaning quite a bit from this angle. Now it's leaning the other way. He waved off, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be it. That's going to be the end of our Derby main event here. There's the checkered flag. Whoa, not sure if he felt something go, but that front end looked like it might have broken. He was saying something broke inside. So let's have a great end for all of our Derby drivers today. We'll have our results up for you in just a couple of minutes. CJ's crowd is over on my side. And we'll have our official results up here for you. How many of you think the 5 car won it? How many of you think the 430 car won it? He's won. We got some big movers now. Those cars out first. So our tough folks will be running next for you. We're going to run them down the times that they accumulated. Now, do we add those together for you? I don't know. That's their deal. No, it's just one shot, one time. Okay, so it's not like rally racing where it's accumulated time or something like that. However you do that in Europe. It's Crescent City stuff here, Del Norte County stuff. So they're going to go around one more time in reverse order of their lap times, so to speak, with Kelsey Box being our last driver, being the fastest driver, and their times will be their final times, and $500 going to the winner. First, second, and third get money in the trucks, and we'll have those results for you for the Derby in just a minute. And top 3 get money and trophies in the main event. So we hope to see Jessie back down here with us, our Del Norte County Queen. Jessie Hawkins, nice enough to visit with us today, and if she's still around down here. And they had to pick that 49 car up. Very interesting.
Dude, I got phone calls, dude, all night last night. The parts and shit.
So if you ever wonder how tough your street cars really are, you can see today how good of a job they do. And they really don't do much to these cars sometimes, but the one today, they have different bumpers. They have 5-mile-an-hour bumpers, and they're allowed to weld some things inside the car to keep the driver safe. And they move all the wiring around and various things to make it easy to start and run. But the pipes through the hood are probably the coolest thing that they do, especially the chromy ones. And if this is a nighttime show, you'll probably have a lot of glowing and flames coming out. But we'll save that for another day here. Don't forget September 7th down in Auburn at the Gold Country Fair. We'll be doing this all over again. And of course at various fairs and things up and down the coast, there are a whole lot of these things to go to during the fair season. And we appreciate when you go to any of those. Thank you from Holland Racing Promotions for being here today. And the Del Norte County Fair as well thanks you for coming out and supporting our great county fair. Once again, we'd like to thank Margie Johnson and Cindy Kistler for working the gate today, along with Fran Holland, our CEO of Holland Racing Promotions. HollandRacingPromotions.net.
Good evening. How's teaming? Those guys are teaming. Yeah, team. We're going to boo them when they come through. That's the shit. We're going to turn the music on.
And
Worry about that.
Paul Meadows, Chris Grant, and Hacho, and Geotechnical Source Director of Competition down there, Bubba Moore. And I'll get the words here. Go ahead.
I might need.
Finishing third from Crescent City, C.J. I hope that didn't come over the mic. We apologize to all the children listening. And I guess he was excited. Finishing second from Orland, California, the 5 car of Tim Bone. And winning it is your other driver, 430, Tony Denise. Thank you all, gentlemen. Good job. Tough Trucks, you are next. Tough Trucks, you are next.
And due to time restraints, I'll end the recording here.
Tough to pick a favorite for our Tough Trucks here, and we had a couple of fast ones. I don't know the exact order of how they came through on the first one, but it was really just a test and tune session for some of those drivers to pick a lane between what bar and